In today's video, I'm going to hook you up with probably my favorite all-time exercise to help fix a shitty squat by auto-correcting two of the biggest mistakes I see guys making whenever they're initiating this movement. Not only that, I'm also going to be sharing with you a kick-ass metabolic conditioning routine that you can plug in immediately after your squats to help not only work on your weak points so that you can increase your 1 rep max in both the squat and the deadlift, but also look good naked by having that nice side dish of conditioning when you're busting your ass through the circuit itself. So that sounds like a plan for you. You want to be able to squat and deadlift more weight and also look good naked. Keep watching because this video will deliver. What's up, meatheads? Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Before we get into that metabolic weak point circuit that I promised you, I want to talk very briefly about the first exercise in that circuit that I use to help not only build up my squat and deadlift by working on the weak points that exist within those two lifts, but also the value it has as a teaching tool for guys that are just learning how to squat and might have some deficiencies, whether that be just learning how to properly initiate the movement or with simple mobility issues. And that exercise, which I like to use as not only a weak point tool, but also a teaching tool via reactive neuromuscular training, is what's called a goblet box squat. And the real value in this is that it cures automatically two of the biggest mistakes I see guys making as a noob squatter. Typically speaking, whenever we think squat, we always think we're squatting down. Well, whenever you got a weight on your back, that's not going to work. You need to sit back. You need to send your hips back, not down. Whenever you're squatting down, your knees are going to come forward. Your knees are then not going to be aligned with your ankles, and that's not a quality line of force that you're going to be able to apply into the ground. You're going to have a massive power leak, and you're just going to have all sorts of problems. Not a good scenario. What the box squat does in this goblet box squat is going to be forcing you to sit back to find that seat. That's the first thing it does. The goblet portion of it is going to fix the thoracic flexion that I see a lot of guys having in their kind of mid-upper back that's preventing them from being able to properly brace and maintain a quality, well-insulated situation surrounding their spine. So when you combine these two, which, hey, by the way, this thoracic flexion, no good. This is the thoracic extension that being in that goblet squat position forces you into and will allow you to properly brace, okay? So these two together in a goblet box squat scenario are going to be a fantastic way for you to correct those two situations and ultimately get your upper body and lower body on the same page. I tell people all the time, the squat as well as the deadlift is not a lower body or upper body exercise. It is a total body exercise. You need to get your body moving more synergistically, getting it used to moving as one cohesive unit. And this is a fantastic exercise that you can use to automatically correct your inability to do that. Kick-ass exercise. Don't just use it as a weak point exercise like I'm doing today, but also as a tool to practice the quality of your movement with the squat. Respect the squat, respect the form required to master this movement, and I can guarantee you, you're going to start putting up bigger weights and start building more of that kick-ass mass that you're going for. Now, let's get to this kick-ass circuit. Hey dude, thanks for checking out today's video. If you dig what you saw and you want to learn more about how you can match up your strength gains with your physique gains so that you can lift more weight and look like an absolute ass-kicking machine all at the same time with the same workouts, then do yourself a favor right now and pick up your free copy of the Performance Bodybuilding Blueprint that I put together for you by clicking on that button right there. Not only will it give you a free week of my performance bodybuilding workouts, but it's also going to hook you up with a plug and chug workout builder that you can use to build your own performance bodybuilding workouts so that you're never lost inside the gym again. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. Mandler out.